Good afternoon. Well, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm getting my video done early because in tonight's video, this is what's happening this week. Well, okay, first of all, before we get started, I wanted to, I'm not in the right spot. I wanted to apologize to all of you for such a lousy live last night. Like I said, technical difficulties happen sometimes, you know, and there's many times where I don't have control over it. And I'm so sorry, everybody. So, what I'm going to do to make up for that, if you don't mind, and I don't know any of my YouTubers, other YouTubers who are doing lives on Tuesday night, so I thought that maybe we could do it again on Tuesday night. Since Monday and Tuesdays on this channel are kind of slow and dull anyway, so if you don't mind, on Tuesday night we're gonna do another live and go from 7 to 8:30. If you don't mind, we're gonna do it again because it seems to me, as it stands, I get more views on my lives than I do on my regular videos, long form. And I also, and get this, I also have gotten more views on my shorts than I have on my long form. So I'm still going to keep my long form videos. It's just Tuesday nights is going to be a live this week. I may keep that day as a live every week, so we'll do Tuesday and Saturdays. Saturday nights will always be live, but I don't know if I should switch it up a little and try another live on Tuesday night, so I may do that. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. And regardless, I'm gonna go live on Tuesday night around 7ish, and between 7 and 7:30. You know what I mean? And we're gonna do it again, and knock on wood, knock knock knock, that there will not be any technical difficulties, because I'd like to keep my Saturday nights and go for 3 hours. You know, that's a good time. You know what I mean? And things were going so well, and boom! It's like it's a setback. You know what I mean? It's just one of those setbacks I was telling you about. We don't dwell on it. We just move forward and try it again, right? I know a lot of people work during the week and Tuesday nights, but I'm going to try it anyway. And maybe I can get some of my new subscribers to join on Tuesday night. If some of my current subscribers wants to join on Tuesday nights, and I didn't get to give away my free, I didn't get to gift my membership that I wanted to. Because Diana, you deserve to get a gifted membership, but I couldn't figure it out. The whole time we were doing that live last night, I was trying to find where the membership gifting was, and I couldn't find it. And I'm still going to find it, and you are going to get your free membership for the month because you earned it. So is Coop and some other ones that deserve to have free memberships, and that's what I'm going to do. Perhaps I have to buy my own memberships, I don't know, and give those memberships to you, which really isn't a bad thing because I'll get the money back later anyway if I buy my own stuff, right? So, which isn't such a bad thing. I look at it as saving money, right? Sort of. And the other thing I wanted to talk about today is, well, Monday is actually a very slow day on this channel, you know, because it's very slow. We get very little comments, and we get very little video views and that stuff. So Mondays videos are gonna be very short from now on. They're gonna be about 10 or 15 minutes. I won't have a 30-minute video on Mondays, or perhaps I should keep the 20-minute videos. I don't know, but on Mondays or if anybody makes any sense, if this makes any sense to anybody, that Mondays I'm thinking of going with a 10 or 15 minute video. You know what I mean? Because I think, because Monday people are kind of blah, and subscribers, some of you don't want to watch the whole video, and so I like to use videos that gets to the point. You know what I mean? So that way Wednesday, I can focus more on Wednesday's videos, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, which are my best days. If this makes any sense. I mean, I'm hoping, I'm gonna try for the rest of June, and I'm starting this week to go, I'm gonna go for the entire 300 and some subscribers that I still need to get. So that's what I'm gonna be working on this week. I'm forgetting when I put my shorts out to ask people to subscribe, which I haven't been doing, and that's the whole point of putting those on there, which sometimes I forget stuff. Forgive me. Yes, but that's what I'm going to be working on this week. I think it'll work. I really think I'm going to get there at the end of June. Cross your fingers, everybody. Hopefully before then. But I'm going to be working overtime. I'll just say that. I worked a lot of overtime last week, but not enough. In my opinion, I don't work hard enough. I gotta do this even harder. You know what I mean? And I don't mind a little bit of hard work. It's okay. So, but Wednesdays are always going to be the cat and tomato plants. We'll take care of those. So I work on those videos on Monday and Tuesday, along with doing the lives on Tuesday and Saturdays and Mondays, or just whatever days, whatever video I can come up with. And I will come up with some good ones, I promise. Let me see. Maybe Monday we can call it conversation day. You know what I mean? And Friday will always, Thursday or Fridays will be something inspirational. Something that you can take with you. I mean, you can sleep on every night. Let me see. Yes, I also put on this list that I wanted to apologize to everyone such a lousy live last night. It wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. And I really am sorry that things worked out the way they did. I didn't meet them too. I'm sorry. I felt so terrible about that live last night that I could not get it out of my mind. And it seems like, it's like, there's 2 lives, 2 or 3 of them. The first one was understandable because it was the first one. But the second time we had technical difficulty, that really wasn't my fault either. That was YouTube's fault. And I do believe that the third one that happened last night, that was also YouTube. There are a lot of people going live on Saturday nights. Seriously, I'm not the only one. There are millions of them out there. And I have no control. It had nothing to do with my internet. My internet was running. You know what I mean? My internet never went out once. That's all I'm saying. It didn't. But sometimes technical difficulties happen. And you have to give a little leeway for that. And some of you did that. And I appreciate that. But if it helps any, Danny, I really would love to hear you play your guitar. I don't know when you can do that, but I think that would be awesome. You know, I mean, you could play for everybody. I think that would be great. I really do. You're such a nice guy, and I think I would love to see you play in general. I really would. I really would. Yeah, I think that'd be terrific. And I was thinking, you know, since you guys were having so much fun last night talking amongst yourselves, that perhaps I would just, while you guys were talking and having a good time, that I would just sit back and look for trolls. Yes, I would still talk, but that's basically what I'm doing, is just looking for the naysayers, looking for trolls to kick out. But I won't. I won't kick out the naysayers. They can do whatever they want. Within reason. And as I was telling you, I could not find a gift subscription on my screen anywhere. The instructions said to click on the dollar sign, right? I did that, and there was nothing on there that says membership. So perhaps my screen is different than what you're seeing on your screen. Maybe it's completely different. Maybe you get a join button on your screen, but I don't have a join button because I can't join my own membership. It sounds funny, but it's the truth. Yeah. And so I'm just saying, I couldn't find it. But you are still going to get your gifting memberships as soon as I can find out how to do it. I cannot figure it out. This brain is messed up sometimes. And it's not from smoking marijuana. It's just because my brain is just messed up. And once and for all, Friday of this week is my busiest day this week. Yes, Friday is my payday, and I'm gonna go out and have some fun. And I got a whole list of things that I have to get, and I probably won't be getting all that at one time because I have to go buy like 4 more bags of soil. And I learned something today about irrigation systems for gardens, which I think is kind of important when you're planting gardens. You know, not everybody. Some of us just pick up our hose and just water. But the one lady I was watching, she put in irrigation things in her garden beds, which I think is a great idea. You know what I mean? It drips. The water just drips in on her, it just drips on her roots, and she doesn't, the leaves, she never gets water on the leaves, so the leaves don't turn brown from being wet. To say you don't water your plants when it's too hot out, because the best time I learned to water is first thing in the morning or later in the evening when it's kind of cooler out. You know what I mean? So that is what I learned today. I'm going to start writing that stuff down so I know better. So I know how to do, oh, and get this, that sweet potato, I'll show you on Wednesday. So I just want to tell you that sweet potato that I planted is actually growing roots. So maybe I'll get some sweet potatoes this year. And it take like 6 months to grow a sweet potato. So maybe I'll have some sweet potatoes by Thanksgiving of this year. And that would be great. Like I said, it's kind of warm in Texas, even in the fall. So we may have some sweet potatoes. But I will show it to you on Wednesday's video. And that is all I have for you today. I just want to remind everybody that tomorrow is Memorial Day. And I pray that you will all honor a vet tomorrow, dead or alive. If you happen to see a wonderful veteran, major problem, I know you're a veteran and you're a proud Marine. Thank you, my friend. And I'm going to be adding my dad's memorial back on the pictures of pictures of my dad to memorialize him on. I know I did this last week, but he deserves to have another memorial because he's my dad and he was a veteran. So if any of you, any of my subscribers were veterans, thank you for your service. And anybody who knows a vet, go and thank your veterans today. You know, go do it today, tomorrow. You know, you should be thanking your veterans anyway, but if you know one, thank him for his service and for everything that he did, for making us free, right? Because without our veterans, we would not be able to sit here and be free, right? To say and do whatever we want, right? Isn't it great to be an American? Anyway, and with that said, I'm gonna go, everybody, and I thank you for watching my video tonight. And remember, you all are the best subscribers on all of YouTube and the best friends. You're not just subscribers, but you are friends. We are a community. Yes, everybody from Homespun, go over there and watch their videos. They got great. Go watch Shelly's video, and don't forget to watch her ads, you know, because she's fully monetized now. So go over there and watch her videos. Trust me, I'm not, Shelly, I'm not being rude, but it's awesome when you meet somebody who's as nutty and crazy as you are with this, you know what I mean? She uses Snapchat too. She's the one that got me into it. And I think it's a great idea what she does. Anyway, you get to know her cats, and she's got more plants and all hers are in pots. Get this, she does have some in the ground, but she got a lot of plants, and her beautiful lilies. Oh my God, you have got to see those. Sorry, Shelly, but I love your flowers. You got an earlier start than I did, so yeah. And with that said, I am gonna let you all go. Have a wonderful Monday. And if you're having a barbecue on Monday, I'm not having one. So eat an extra hamburger or hot dog for me, or whatever you're eating. Because I'm not having a barbecue because I didn't prepare for it. And you know how some people feel about holidays, right? I love Memorial Day. I love my veterans. I love being an American. But just some people in this household don't celebrate holidays. It's just another day for them. No. So, I'm gonna go. Finally, I'll stop yapping. And I will see you all tomorrow morning. Happy Memorial Day, everybody, and good night. And remember, we're gonna go Tuesday night. We're gonna try it again, and I'm gonna do a live for an hour and a half on Tuesday night. Okay? And see how that goes. Okay? I will see you all tomorrow morning. Good night. Sleep well, my friends.